What's up, boss? How you doing? This is PHIXLAB and my name is Phils. I want to talk to you about key critical things that you need to do if you actually a developer that is working for client, especially if you have like a gig that you're working on, and for you to be able to deliver that gig without having issue with the client, you need to listen for this very one. So if you have a gig and the client just gives you a gig or a project to work on, there are things that actually comes up once you start the project. First of all, you start figuring out that probably some specification is changing, and then you might not be able to deliver that project at the time you want to deliver it. Maybe you've underestimated it or undercosted it, and that is going to affect the delivery time and then probably the quality. So what I'm going to tell you right now is going to save you all those problems. So before you cost the project, you need to critically ask a lot of questions and understand what that project really needs. All right? Because if you don't do it that way, you're probably going to undercost or underestimate what it takes to actually deliver that, and then that's going to be an issue between you and the client, because the client is not going to be happy if you don't deliver it at that point where you're supposed to deliver it, which is going to be a very bad record for you on your job history with the client. So if you have these key factors I'm going to tell you now, you will be able to nip that problem on the board. So the first is, I told you three things. Number one is quality. Number two is cost, and number three is duration. So these three things is what determines the success of every project you're going to give out to your client. If you need to get the job done, you need to tell the client to choose two out of these three. He can choose either of these three: quality, duration, and cost. So if the client decides to choose the quality and also choose cost, you are left with duration. That means you can deliver at any time. If you decide to choose to pay $10 and you want it today, no, he's choosing duration. He's choosing duration and quality. All right, so you are left with the cost. So now duration, he wants it today. Quality, he wants the perfect. Probably are giving you a picture perfect design. Now you are left with the cost. So you have to deliver today, meaning that it's just one day. So because of that, you need to give enough cost to be able to cover that. So it means to have to delegate some part of the job. It's totally left for you. So because you only have cost to control. Now, if you decide to choose duration and cost and leave you with quality, that means he wants a particular job that should be done today, and he wants it at a particular amount of, say, I want to pay $5. So you are left with the quality. He cannot control the quality. So the quality of job can be questioned because he doesn't have control over that. You have control over one thing. He has control over two. That being said, if he wants the quality to be his and he wants the cost also, you are left with what? The duration. That means you can decide to take a month to deliver that, as long as he wants it to pay $1 and he also wants best quality. You see, these are powerful control mechanisms to get the job done, so that you don't get to the point where the clients start getting angry, and then you guys have a very bad relationship that probably is not going to bring a new job. But if you're able to explain these things, then once the job starts, he knows where you are and where you have to stop. And then everything is controlled. So if you've costed your project very well, if you're left with the quality the cost, then you should be able to cost. So if you end up costing very low, then you have to pay for that. So there's no excuse. So every project should have these controls, and if you do that way, you are already controlling what is going to happen in your gigs or your project that the client is going to give you. This is specific to delivering a gig, not on the job. It also can be applied on the job, but you are not the one to determine the quality, the duration, and everything. Because if you're on the job, you have Scrum Master, you have the person that assigns the job for you. You have to deliver the job or your task with the quality that is expected. Normally, we have acceptance criteria, ACs attached to every task that you need to deliver on the job. So the duration also, when you're analyzing your task, you also have to assign the time that you should take, especially if you're working on a sprint kind of job environment. So these are the things that you need to actually put in practice if you actually on the job, either on the job or you're actually working for a client. So guys, if this video makes sense to you, if you like what was discussed. If you think there's something else that we can actually elaborate, kindly put it on the comment section, and I'll be very glad to actually if there's other hacks that actually make good clients and developer relationship, or customer and developer relationship. And let's keep getting the gigs, guys. And if you have any gig that you want to develop an app or stuff like that, please drop it up on the comment section, and then we can actually reason that, and we can deliver for you perfect pixel perfect apps. It doesn't matter the capacity of the application, we're actually going to deliver that for you. So guys, this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because you're not going to actually regret coming back if you subscribe right now. And the next video you're going to be watching will be really worth it. I'm going to see you guys on the next one.